Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Brookings Harbor and all the fishing boats at sea. I'm Cousin Bruce Ellis.
And I'm Kat Liddell.
And this is the Insider Report.
So let your ears do the walking as we fill you in on what's going on in the Brookings Harbor area and beyond.
Well, hello, and welcome to this week's show that keeps you in the know. Hey, Kat.
Hey, Bruce.
Yeah, a little chilly. We were just talking about the coldness.
It's a little chilly this Monday morning. Yeah, no, it's I don't like it. I need to go find some spots of sunshine when I get out of here. Yeah, for sure.
But how'd your weekend go this weekend?
It's pretty darn good. So I actually did participate in the cultural zeitgeist and watch the Super Bowl on Sunday.
Did you now? Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, I can know what the other kids are watching too.
Yeah.
That was a thing that happened.
Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you what. I like the end result.
Yeah.
I wanted the Eagles to win just because I didn't want to see the three-pit. Everybody was kind of more or less in our group and everything. But I'll tell you what. The game was disappointing because, I expected to see a little more from the, from
even no football, and I was
Chiefs,
just like,
man.
ouch.
Yeah. Yeah, we were all sitting there going, is somebody replacing them? Did they get hypnotized before they went out there or something?
Sorry, Chiefs fans, man.
Ooh, yeah. That was a whooping for a Super Bowl, I'm going to tell you that. Well, hey, you know what? It's cool. My team didn't go anywhere this year.
You're like, I don't have any stakes in this game.
Nothing. I was watching no stakes in it at all, so I'm good.
You got nothing to lose.
The one thing I was laughing at is Vegas must have just been going nuts, though. I mean, the gambling, it must have been just weird. It just must have been off the charts. Nothing expected at all. Everybody was just figuring, Kansas City was just going to go in and tear it up and everything. I thought the Eagles were going to put up a thing, but I was going for them. Yeah. Sorry about your three-P guys, and hey, man, power to the Chiefs next year and everything. All right, but the Eagles, if they stay together, they're going to be a threat next year. That's for sure. They were on the money. Yeah. Shoot, that's some good football.
Yeah, definitely.
So Now, did you guys rehearse this weekend? Is that what you did?
We had a Friday night rehearsal. And the kids are they're blocking down. We're rehearsing over at the Chetco Activity Center. So thank you, Chetco Activity Center, for providing that awesome rehearsal space. Yeah. But we're about a month out from opening for ours. And,
that's right, okay.
Yeah, ours is opening March. But in the meantime, there's another couple plays going on this month at the other theater groups, at the Chetco Pelican Players and at Bruins Drama.
Yeah, we'll be talking about those.
Yeah, those are fun. But ours, the teen comedy, The Escape Room, March is when that's happening.
And you're going to be sending me a poster for that.
Yeah, we're going to be getting our posters printed this week. We're going to let the others have their poster real estate for the time being.
Yeah. Well, I want to get it in the paper.
Play runs but we'll be getting you some artwork and all that good stuff. Yeah, that should be fun. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that was it. That was our highlight for the weekend too. Just sat around and we watched the Super Bowl. That was it.
Sat around and watched TV.
And had a good one. It was great. Like I said, it was great just to hang with the friends. Hung with a bunch of people. It was like a nice little Super Bowl party, and I hadn't done one of those in a while, so that was sweet. Yeah,
very
it was cool. And Junior had a blast, and there was kids there. Surprise, didn't know, So it was like a little young girl. She was there, and she had a granddaughter, and she had fun, and he had fun, and it was a blast. So hope everybody had a good Super Bowl and fun and all that. And hey, hope your team won. But before we get going here, I want to thank the Oregon South Coast Fishermen, otherwise known as the Castaways, Just the Jeweler, and the Oregon Coast VIP Marketing for sponsoring the Insider Report. And if you'd like to sponsor our show or one of the other fine shows here at KCIW, just go to kciw.org and you will be on your way. And here goes the music.
Yeah, so let's take a look at Cisco's schedule, playing on the 15th and the 22nd at the Brookings Harbor Farmers Market from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Then on the 28th, he'll be at Chetco Activity Center from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
That's right. And then Mike Powell on the 14th, he'll be at Augustino's, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. On the 21st, he'll be at Chetco Brewing Company, 6 to 8. And on the 28th, it's the Brookings Elks Lodge, 6 to 8.
And then there's going to be a karaoke night on the 21st of February. That's at the Lucky 7 Casino Club 7 Sports Bar. That's running from 8 p.m. to midnight.
There you go. And Stephanie Latour and the Reverbs on the 22nd, they'll be at Inateca, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
The Mighty Steelheads are playing on the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day at Inateca in Crescent City at 7 p.m.
That is Valentine's Day this week. That's right, yeah. Hey, Misty Mountain Brewing, the music runs from 6 to 8 p.m. On the 15th, you got Lon Goddard. On the 21st, Patty Ann. On the 22nd, the Chetco Effect. And on the 28th, we got Lon Goddard.
And some more dates here for the Chetco Effect. On the 22nd, of course, they're playing at Misty Mountain Brewing from 6 to 8. But then on the 28th, they're going to be at Chetco Brewing Co. from 6 to 8.
There you go. And the Inateca down in Crescent City on the 14th, they got the Mighty Steelheads at 7. And on the 22nd, they got the Stephanie Latour and the Reverb at 7 to 9.
All right. And then some dates here for Patty Ann, playing on the 14th, Valentine's Day, at Coon Thai Restaurant from 6 to 8. And then on the 21st, playing at Misty Mountain Brewing from 6 to 8 p.m.
Yeah, and hey, as always, if you've got a band out there, if you're a musician and you want to get your show out here on the radio or in the inside of Southern Oregon, all you got to do is send it to CaptainCurry541@gmail.com, and I will make sure that happens. And so I've got a few more people coming into the schedule for March, so that's really cool. Yeah,
Okay, good.
Somebody's listening.
Yeah. Give them your stuff.
That's right.
All right, let's turn our attention to the Chetco Library, looking at their weekly event schedule. So first on Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m., new time there. That's weekly story time. That's stories, songs, and games for young children. Then at 1:30 p.m. on Tuesdays, they've got a chair yoga class. This is a beginner's yoga class, incorporates chairs and focuses on seated positions. Then on Wednesdays at 1:30 p.m., they have after-school activities. That includes homework help, a creation station, and snacks. And then on Thursdays at 1:30 p.m., again, another chair yoga class, again with chairs incorporated, a beginner's yoga class. And then at 4 p.m. on Thursdays, they have more after-school activities. On Thursdays, they do homework help, focus on STEM projects and games. And of course, they have snacks for kids as well. And then at 5:30 p.m. on Thursdays, busy day on Thursdays, they've got Easy Flow Yoga. This is a beginner's class that includes standing positions, and they'd recommend you be able to comfortably get up and down from the floor to participate in that one. And on Saturdays at 1 p.m., they have Saturday Shuffle. That's Magic the Gathering and more. You can stop by the River Room every week for Saturday Shuffle, where players can bring their favorite deck and play Magic the Gathering. Gamers of all kinds are also welcome to bring their favorite card or board games from their own collections, or they can browse the library's games and find a crew to play with. And also at 1 p.m. on the second and fourth Saturdays of the month, they have Teens Teach Tech. Between 1 and 3 p.m., drop by the library annex with your device or tech questions. You can get help from a trained cyber senior technology mentor. Their mentors are young people who have been trained to teach technology to older adults and are standing by to help with your smartphone, iPad, or computer. And this free service is presented in partnership with Harmony and Me Music. And coming up for monthly and special events, on the 14th of February, all day long, there's going to be Love and Other Letters, a community crafting and writing event. Drop by the library and use supplies from their brand new mobile maker station to craft a Valentine or any other greeting card for the special folks in your life. Not feeling crafty? You can grab the latest writing prompt from the Oregon Humanities Dear Stranger project and write a heartfelt anonymous letter to a fellow Oregonian. You can enjoy a snack and connect with your fellow creators. And then on the 15th at 1 p.m., a couple of events going on. First up at 1 p.m., they have Break a Record. How much Jell-O can you eat with chopsticks in 1 minute? How many sticky notes can you stick to your face in 30 seconds? Tweens and teens are invited to the library to break world records with silly challenges that have actually been done before. And then also on the 15th of February at 3 p.m., they're going to be rounding out the day with a winter poetry slam. Poetry lovers of all ages are invited to the large meeting room to celebrate the written and spoken word. And poets may recite original poems, or they can share a poem by their favorite poet. Sign-ups begin at the door half hour before the event. And of course, anyone who performs will be entered to win a special door prize. And if you have any other questions about library programs and services offered by the library, you can always get in touch with them by calling 541-469-7738, checking out their online events calendar at chetcolibrary.org, or you can follow them for updates on Facebook.
Just realize this is how it all started. You became the host, coming on and doing the library report.
Oh, Lord.
What you do is that memories.
So many.
That's how you started. Mm-hmm. Right on.
Oh, hey, now it's time for quotes from famous people with Cousin Bruce.
That's right. Hey, here are a few funny quotes from actor Joe Pesci. He was born on February 9th, 1943. He says, I love to star in movies, but I want to have good roles. It doesn't help to get starring roles in something that's no good. I mean, that will just kill you. He says, I would have done something else in life, something more calming in a different area where I did not have to use my emotions. He says, my father loved me so much that he did not want me to be a laborer or anything. I don't know if it's the right thing to do, push your kids into something and then stay on them until they do it. I say let them pick what they want to do. And last but not least, he says, you think I'm funny? I'm funny how? I mean, funny like a clown? Hope you guys enjoyed this week's quotes from Joe Pesci with Cousin Bruce. Till next week, have a great one.
All right.
When all else fails, do a quote from one of his movies. That's right.
Indeedy.
I love that scene.
All right. And hey, another announcement here from the library. So they have some ongoing events happening throughout 2025 as part of their Thrive in 25 series. So through the 14th of February, they're having the Get Moving Fitness Challenge. Again, this event started in January and it's running through the 14th. They were striving to make a habit of being more physically active this year, and we're connecting people to free library resources that can help you on your personal fitness journey. And this is just a reminder to folks, if you picked up a fitness log, there's still time to complete it. And to do that, you record every 30 minutes that you get moving between now and Friday, February 14th. And they want folks to know, even if you don't complete the entire log, do make sure to turn it into the front desk by the 21st of February. That's a Friday, because they're going to recognize folks who got moving the most. And they're going to enter everyone who turns in a log with at least 10 activity entries for a gift basket drawing. The drawing winners will be notified by February 28th. And they do remind folks you don't need to be an athlete or have a gym membership to commit to getting more active. Some easy ways to get moving more include just going for a walk, playing outside with your kids or grandkids, and even doing sit-ups or wall push-ups during TV commercial breaks. Again, it ends on the 14th of February, and you have till the 21st to get your log turned into the library.
That's this week coming up here. There we go. Boom. Hey, and the Chetco Pelican Players presents Keep On Laughing. This is a comedy by Paul Elliott. This is happening at the Chetco Playhouse, located at 1240 Chetco Avenue in Brookings. It's running now through the 23rd, Fridays and Saturdays at 7 p.m., Sundays at 2 p.m. For tickets and info, you can call 541-469-1857 or visit ChetcoPelicanPlayers.org. So they're back. Those crazy Exit Laughing ladies are back with bigger laughs and even bigger surprises. When last we saw them, the ladies were leaving for Europe, courtesy of their departed friend Mary, all while carrying the urn containing her ashes on this trip of a lifetime. And back at home, Connie's daughter, Rachel, has married her old Chippendale stripper-cum-college law student boyfriend, and they're expecting twins. Connie, Leona, and Millie return from their travels to tell hysterical stories of their adventures, including one which got somewhat out of hand. Level-headed Connie has returned with more baggage than when she left. And he's French. Ha ha. There's that show. All right.
And he's French.
And he's French.
Well, there you go. All right. Hey, now it's time for a bit of real history with Bushwhacker Bruce.
Right. G'day, Kat. G'day, mates. Bushwhacker Bruce here, and welcome to this week's bit of real history for your knowledge pleasure. Did you know that the first person to buy a ticket to Disneyland was given a pass through all the Disneylands for life? It's true, and here's the story. Disney's first customer to buy a Disneyland ticket and enter the Disney park on its opening day, July 17, 1955, was a man named David McPherson. He was a 22-year-old college student from Long Beach, California, and McPherson rode his simplex motorbike, capable of going about 30 miles an hour, to the big parking lot to be the first person in line. He says, I had it in my mind to be the first. I would have said forget it if somebody was there, but I was the first person. Well, it was 2 a.m. and McPherson heard technicians testing animal sounds for the Jungle Cruise ride, and before the day was over, 6,000 people would line up behind him. Well, McPherson was the first to enter the park, but surprisingly, he did not ride any of the new attractions or get Walt Disney's autograph. I was still in school, he recalled. I was dead tired. People were fainting in the parking lot. I had to get back to school. Well, sometime later, the Monticello resident learned he had won a lifetime pass to Disneyland for himself and 3 guests. He has received that annual card each year since 1955, and its use has expanded to Disney parks in Florida and France. I hope you enjoyed this week's bit of real history with yours truly, Bushwhacker Bruce. Until next time, always keep it real. There we go. Yeah, very cool. Lucky guy. I'll tell you.
Fascinating. All right.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, there's a STEAM Pathways lecture series happening at SWOC. So Southwestern Oregon Community College invites the community to join them on Tuesday, February 11th at 6 p.m. for The Case for Humans Hunting Ice Age Animals in Eastern Oregon 18,000 years ago.
That's right.
That's the title. With Patrick O'Grady, Ph.D., a district archaeologist for the Burns District Bureau of Land Management. This is a free event. All ages are welcome, and a little bit more information about this particular lecture in the series. The Rimrock Draw Rock Shelter is a small and shallow rock shelter located in Harney County, Oregon, at the north edge of the Great Basin. Situated in wide open sagebrush steppe country, the location looks much like 1,000 other nearby places where one might expect to find stone tools dating from the mid to late Holocene. However, the archaeological record at the site ends around 7,000 years ago, shortly after the cataclysmic eruption that formed Crater Lake from Mount Mazama, and human occupation of site begins much earlier. Coos County residents can join them in person at the Umpqua Hall Lecture Room. That's room 184 on the Coos campus. That's at 1988 Newmark Avenue in Coos Bay. The Curry County residents can join them for a watch party in the community room on the Curry campus, and that's at their campus location at Lone Ranch Parkway in Brookings. And for more information about this lecture series, you can contact Dr. Wynn McLaughlin, Assistant Professor of Geology. That's wynn.mclaughlin@socc.edu. Or you can always give them a call at 541-888-7002.
How very cool. I like that you can enjoy what they got, and it works both ways. You don't miss out no matter which county you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the February full moon sound meditation gong immersion. This will be at 710 8th Street in Crescent City on the 12th, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., featuring bansuri, bamboo flute, singing bowls, gongs, and handpan. There is a sliding scale energy exchange. In other words, there's a fee.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And I didn't have a number, but if you get online, it's on the events calendar on Facebook.
Absolutely.
So there you go.
All right. Hey, Southwestern Oregon Community College is presenting Greenhouse and Garden. The Southwestern Oregon Curry campus invites the community to join them on Thursday, the 13th of February from noon to 1 p.m. for Greenhouse and Garden. This is another free program sponsored by the Friends of Curry campus. It's going to be held in the community room on Southwestern's Curry campus. That's located at 96082 Lone Ranch Parkway. That's off Highway 101 in Brookings. They invite folks to bring a friend and a brown bag lunch. And are you wondering what to be doing in the garden this month and next month? Do you know about the Greenhouse Project in Curry County? Would you like to know more about what the Curry County Master Gardeners offer the public? Julia Bott is happy to answer these questions. Julia is an Oregon State University Curry County Master Gardener, volunteer since 2018. As a community volunteer, Julia and other Master Gardeners help people with their sustainable gardening activities, such as running the plant clinic, educational presentations, and school gardens. Currently, she is one of the numerous volunteers leading garden classes for 2nd and 4th graders at Kalmiopsis Elementary School in Brookings. And overall, OSU Curry County Master Gardener volunteers provide locally relevant scientific information for gardening in the area. And if you need more information about this program, you're invited to contact the Curry campus at 541-813-1667.
There you go. And Tsunami Cheer and Tumble is presenting Parents' Night Out 2025. This will be happening at 200 Veneer Road in Crescent City on the 14th, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. For Valentine Fiesta with movies, Romeo and Juliet, games, crafts, food. They have a fee for each child and each additional child. So you can register at tsunamicheer.com.
All right. The Port Orford Rotary annual all-you-can-eat crab feed event is happening at the Scuttlebutts restaurant at 557 9th Street in Port Orford on the 15th of February. This event's at 5 p.m., and it's $40 per person. It's all-you-can-eat crab, coleslaw, beans, bread, and dessert. There's a no-host bar, and tickets can be found online at portorfordrotary.org. You can also call for tickets at 541-404-5070. All proceeds go to local Rotary scholarships and other Rotary community projects.
That's right. Hey, calling all vets and those who support them. You are invited to the Vet Cafe at 810 8th Street in Crescent City. This will be happening on the 15th, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. They invite all veterans and families in the communities that support them to come together for a delicious lunch, entertaining stories, and a chance to learn more about local resources, benefits, and discounts. They are also offering College of the Redwoods Veterans Brief, Peers Support Group Building, and Military Trivia Fund for great prizes. So there you go.
Very
Good
nice
stuff.
Hey, Bruins Drama over at Brookings Harbor High School is presenting Crossing Over. Come see the 4th annual Bruins Drama production of Crossing Over by Laura Mazuka Toops. Join them as they watch a team of ghost hunters travel to a haunted house to solve a century-old murder. But are all of the ghost hunters looking for the truth, or some looking only for fame? This production opens February 21st, and it runs till March 1st at the Brookings Harbor High School Auditorium. The show times are Fridays at 7 p.m. and Saturdays at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m., 2 performance dates on that day. They don't have shows on Sundays. Tickets go on sale Monday, February 3rd, so they're on sale now. You can get them in advance at the Brookings Harbor High School office. They're $12 for adults, $10 for students.
That's right. And hey, the American Red Cross, Curry County, February blood drives are going on the 24th, noon to 5, and then the 25th, 10:30 to 3:30 p.m. at the Star of the Sea Catholic Church, located at 820 Old County Road. And then on the 26th, 11 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., they're at the Curry Public Library, 94341 3rd Street in Gold Beach. Give something that means something. Give blood. Hey, before we get into the events, we got one last event for the weekend. Yeah, it's the 18th Annual Art and Chocolate Festival going on in Brookings every year. So anyways, that's happening this weekend. Everybody knows it's on the 15th and 16th at Brookings Harbor High School. The festival will feature local artists, chocolatiers, and makers. See one-of-a-kind art from local artists. And so there you go. It's at the Brookings Harbor High School, like I said, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on the 15th and the 16th. I mean, the whole town goes to this. I mean, I think this is just one of those things.
Everybody takes a turn through.
Yeah, everybody gets through.
Goes and checks out the truck in the yard. And I don't know how that.
You just keep the rotation going. Yeah, you just keep walking. Yeah, that's it. It was perfect. So, save.
All right, looking at some PSAs here. The KCIW Soapbox Series. KCIW gives folks a chance to speak their mind on a show called the KCIW Soapbox. Basically, KCIW offers 2 minutes of airtime to anyone who has something to say. There are a few rules, of course. There's no cussing, no slandering, no advertising. But other than that, folks can share what's on their mind. The studios open every Wednesday from 2 to 3 p.m. for people to come in and record.
That's right. You can do it as many times as you want. You just go ahead and do it. That's right. Hey, it's game night at the Whimsical Griffin. This is located at 615 Chetco Avenue, right next to the Redwood Theater. Tuesdays and Fridays, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. We got Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, board games, and a whole lot more. So there you go.
And then Meals on Wheels, they're in need of volunteers right now. If you'd like to do something that will make you and those you help very happy, if you would like to do something to help give back to the community you love, if you would like to help out your fellow human beings, well then Meals on Wheels is looking for you. By delivering a hot meal to those who are homebound, you not only help someone who's hungry, but you also bring a bit of kindness into the lives and a friendly face for them to see every day, as well as social contact that they may not have otherwise. And there are 3 routes locally that deliver hot meals to about 60 seniors on a daily basis. Each route takes about an hour and a half to complete. You can volunteer by the day, the week, bi-weekly, bi-monthly, even if it's just 1 day a week, 1 day a month, whatever works for you. Every little bit helps. If you're interested in helping in this great cause for the community, you can contact Meals on Wheels via the Chetco Activity Center by calling 541-469-6822.
Yes, indeed. A very good cause right there. Hey, and Brookings Harbor Boy Scouts of America is scouting for new troop members. Always, boys and girls are invited. Troop 32 and Troop 4032 are now accepting new scouts as well as adults interested in volunteering. Scouts are able to join the troops from 5th grade to age 17. Adults are able to volunteer as long as they're over 21 years old and able to pass a background check and willing to spend about an hour and a half completing a youth protection training course. They meet at Scout Hall 7 to 8:30 p.m. every Monday night, except on holidays. You can meet the troops and learn more about what the Scouts can do for you by going to Scout Hall, 414 Azalea Park Road in Brookings. And Troop 32 Scoutmaster is Mark Haglin. His number is 541-661-2749. And Troop 4032 is Scoutmaster Rebecca Wilson. And her number is 707-951-3647. Can't wait. Next year, Junior will be in 5th grade, and we'll be heading over there and signing up as a volunteer. I'll do that with him and
very cool.
Do all that good stuff. Yeah.
I went to their pancake breakfast a couple weeks back.
Yes,
They had it at the Presbyterian Church. It was really nice. Yeah. It was a good time. I told them, I was like, do more, please.
See, I'll be on the inside scoop of all that stuff. When I don't send me anything, I'll be there and I'll see it myself and I'll be able to promote it. We'll get on the air and everything.
It does help to be involved in
it does help. Yes, it does.
Hey, we got time for one last PSA here from Curry Public Library over in Gold Beach. They have a monthly event called Memory Cafe Curry. Memory Cafe Curry meets the third Wednesday of every month from 10:30 to noon at the Curry Public Library in Gold Beach. To register for the program, they do ask that you send an email to memorycafe@cplib.net, or you can give them a call to register by calling 541-247-7246. A Memory Cafe is an informal social gathering for older adults living with memory loss as well as their care partners. Care partners may include, but are not limited to, spouses, siblings, children, or friends whose social lives are often just as affected as their loved ones. Memory cafes are designed to be a casual, stress-free gathering to allow care partners the opportunity to relax and socialize with others in a similar situation. Memory Cafe Curry will be staffed by a qualified social service provider, library staff, and volunteers.
Yeah, and before we get going, I just want to remind everybody as well, if you're out there and you're listening and you hear something that's not happening anymore, that we keep one of these PSAs that we're doing, if there's a change or anything, please contact me at captaincurry541@gmail.com. That'd be great. Or call me at 541-251-4422 and let me know, because also in the paper I have stuff in there too, nonprofit things. And if they change, something switches up, yeah, it's always good to let us know so we can make the correction. Hey, well, that's it. We just got the flying fickle finger of fate from the producers, so it's time to close out this week's show. And before we go, I'd like to give a shout out to our fearless producers, Ray and Tom, for all their great work each week helping us bring our show to the airwaves. And I want to thank you all for tuning in to this week's Insider Report. And please make sure to tune in on a daily basis to KCIW 100.7 FM and listen to all the fine shows they have to offer. You can catch all the show podcasts, including the Insider Report, by going to kciw.org, and you can enjoy the live streaming they offer as well. Hey, until next week, this is Cousin Bruce Ellis.
And I'm Kat Liddell.
We are signing off, so please support local businesses, keep it real, and spread the love and the peace every chance you get. And hey,
we'll see you out there. Bam!
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Another one bites the dust.
For music credits for the preceding show, go to kciw.org/credits.